Now ye augur, pray for mercy from Puss.
Number 10. Puss in Boots copies a Flashdance routine. Shrek 2.
She's in superstitions, black cats and voodoo dolls.
Take it, Puss!
I feel a premonition, that girl's gonna make me fall.
All of the musical numbers in the Shrek franchise definitely qualify as big pop culture references, but we had to highlight a specific move from Puss in Boots. During the Livin' La Vida Loca routine, the cat soaks himself with water while leaning back on a chair.
She makes you take your clothes off and go dancing in the rain. She makes you live her crazy life, but she'll take away your pain.
This is a direct homage to the moment the dancer Alex drenches herself with water in Flashdance. It was hilarious to see a kid-friendly film make fun of a much more mature movie. But since the Shrek franchise is known for including some adult references, the scene wasn't too surprising. Maybe we'll see Puss and an animated Alex team up to perform a routine in a future film. Number 9. A humongously sweet character enters the final battle. Shrek 2. When Shrek needs to break into the castle in the climax, he and Gingy get the Muffin Man to cook up a way in.
Gingy, fire up the ovens, Muffin Man! We've got a big order to fill!
The baker creates a giant gingerbread man named Mongo that's able to power through the guards and to get our heroes inside. Unfortunately, the sweet giant is defeated by milk. Everything from Mongo's size to demise is a funny twist on Ghostbusters. In the classic comedy's climax, Ray accidentally causes a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man to antagonize the city.
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
The sugary supervillain is slowed down by flames and ultimately perishes after a fiery explosion. While both gigantic dessert monsters had similar sizes and character arcs, we'll definitely miss Mongo more.
No, no!
Number 8. A satisfying Zorro introduction. Shrek 2.
Fear me if you dare.
Puss in Boots was arguably the breakout star of Shrek 2. His look, weapon, and mannerisms were all modeled after the popular character Zorro. The iconic vigilante traditionally slices the first letter of his name onto nearby surfaces during his missions as a calling card. This inspired Puss in Boots to scratch the letter P onto a tree during his introduction.
Now ye augur, pray for mercy from Puss. It would.
What makes this sharp reference even better is the voice behind the cat. Before Antonio Banderas stole the show as Puss in Boots, he played Zorro twice in 2 live-action films. The actor's decision to voice the cat was a fun way to pay homage to the legendary vigilante's legacy.
For there must always be a Zorro. And someday, when he's needed, we will see him again.
Number 7. Pinocchio completes an impossible mission. Shrek 2. After Shrek, Donkey, and Puss in Boots get arrested, their fairy tale friends race to help them out. They save them by borrowing cues from Mission Impossible. One of the pigs uses a match while a very familiar musical cue plays.
Fire in the hole!
Not only is the theme ripped from Mission Impossible, but seeing a match light a rope is a recurring image in the action films. Shrek 2 further hammers in the reference by lowering Pinocchio into the trio's prison. The way he drops in on strings is a loving nod to one of the most famous stunts in the action franchise. When the Shrek scene's music, imagery, and stunts are combined, they add up to one hilarious reference that's impossible to miss.
All right, here we go. Hang tight. Wait. Ow. Hey.
Number 6. Fiona experiences the 7-year itch. Shrek 2.
Oh, my dear. Oh, look at you. You're all, grown up.
Who are you?
The first meeting between Fiona and the fairy godmother features a little singing and lots of magic thrown around. During this spellbinding spectacle, a mystical gust of wind causes Fiona's dress to fly up. Her momentary wardrobe issue was a quick shout out to a famous scene with Marilyn Monroe in The 7-Year Itch.
Oh, do you feel the breeze from the subway? Isn't it delicious?
Sort of cools the ankles, doesn't it?
But that's not the only similarity between the two films. In The 7-Year Itch, a man named Richard worries that he may be unfaithful to his wife and have an affair with a woman who wears a white dress. Similarly, Shrek worries that Fiona might be tricked into falling for a man that rocks a white outfit. But everyone stays faithful to their true loves in the end.
Fiona.
Shrek.
Number 5, an iconic kiss, Shrek 2. It's incredible to see how many movie references Shrek 2 packed into its opening musical montage. One of our favorite moments came when the husband and wife come across a few goons. After Shrek is caught in a trap and left hanging upside down, Fiona takes out their enemies and plants a kiss on his face.
We're accidentally in love.
Mary Jane Watson also found a similar situation to be just as romantic. Shortly after Spider-Man saves her from a few thieves, she plants a kiss on the upside-down webhead in the rain. It was great to see the ogres put a spin on this iconic scene without losing any of the romantic undertones.
I'm in love, 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 accidentally in love.
Number 4, Lord Farquaad plays the dating game wrong, Shrek.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, is this not the most perfect kingdom of them all?
To say Lord Farquaad is a shallow ruler would be an understatement. The best demonstration of his extremely superficial nature comes when he's trying to pick a prospective princess to pursue. After threatening his magical mirror, the mystical item shows the ruler 3 princesses while listing their positive and negative qualities.
Bachelorette number 3 is a fiery redhead from a dragon-guarded castle surrounded by hot, boiling lava. But don't let that cool you off.
The entire scene borrows the flowery background and format from the real-life show The Dating Game. However, there's one big difference. Prospective romantic partners on The Dating Game normally didn't see each other on the show.
Bachelor number 3. What if I pick you and
She's
I'm
going
really
for the
ugly?
3.
What would you do?
Ready for it, take 4.
The fact that Lord Farquaad evaluated how each princess looked instead of focusing on their personalities showed how shallow he is. Number 3. Queen Lillian hums a couple of Julie Andrews songs, Shrek the Third. In Shrek the Third, Queen Lillian, voiced by Julie Andrews, ends up imprisoned in a stone tower. She decides to literally use her head to get them all out. After headbutting through 2 walls, she ends up dazed and humming the tunes to 2 familiar songs.
Why don't you just lie down?
Okay, girls.
If you listen closely, you can hear my favorite things from The Sound of Music.
Silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things.
Queen Lillian also hums a little of the famous Spoonful of Sugar song from Mary Poppins.
Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in a most delightful way.
Naturally, Julie Andrews gave royal performances in both films. Hearing her reprise 2 of her many great vocal numbers was just music to our ears. Number 2, a trio of Lord of the Rings references, Shrek 2 and Shrek the Third. While royal women from the Shrek franchise are moving underground, they travel atop architecture that's eerily similar to how the Mines of Moria looked in The Lord of the Rings. The franchise also copies how Gollum talks to his reflection by making Cinderella do the same in Shrek the Third.
And eating crumpets, smothered with loganberries.
Yeah, oh, loganberries.
Shut up, Cindy.
Yeah, shut up.
No, you shut up.
Just stay out of this.
But the most blatant Lord of the Rings reference is all about an accessory.
The ring is treacherous. It will hold you to your word.
Yes.
In the first movie in the fantasy franchise, there's a scene where the camera is aimed above Frodo as the ring falls on his finger. Shrek 2 uses the same point of view to show Fiona's wedding band falling on her hand. After seeing this trilogy of homages, it's safe to say the animators were big Frodo fans.
You look darling.
Oh, just precious. Look at her.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Puss in Boots attacks Shrek's chest. Shrek 2. The cat imitates an infamous scene from Alien.
What?
Hey, what's the matter? Get it off! Oh, get it off! Oh, get it off!
Snow White belts immigrant song, Shrek the Third. She poked fun at the song and gave a shout out to Thor Ragnarok a decade early. A Sandy Kiss, Shrek 2. The franchise parodies the war drama From Here to Eternity and The Little Mermaid 2.
So I said I'm a snowball running down into the spring that's coming.
Yelling each other's names at dinner, Shrek 2. Shrek and his new family members parody a scene from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Janet! Rock! Janet!
Harold! Shrek!
Fiona!
Mom! Harold!
Donkey!
Dragon pretends she's a T-Rex, Shrek. The fire breather eats an antagonist just like the dinosaur would.
Alright, nobody move. I got a dragon here and I'm not afraid to use it.
Number 1. Fiona enters the Matrix, Shrek.
Look, pal, I don't know who you think you are.
Ah, of course, Rudalala. Please let me introduce myself.
2 years after The Matrix revolutionized the action genre with slow motion and bullet time effects, the first Shrek movie debuted. Although the two movies couldn't be more different, the unconventional fairy tale found a way to recognize the sci-fi epic. Fiona and Shrek find themselves surrounded by Robin Hood and his merry men. While the princess is fighting back, she's able to slow down time to take out her enemies. The camera movement during this scene is a hilarious imitation of a Matrix fight sequence. While the sci-fi movie has been parodied by many, Fiona's scene is still one of the best and funniest tributes to the groundbreaking movie.
Where did that come from?
What?
That! Back there, that was amazing!
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.